You may be coming across the name Alan Ritchson on your For You page, and you may recognize Alan from the show Reacher on Amazon. Decades after quitting the modeling industry, Alan is opening up about how he was sexually assaulted by a very famous photographer. In a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Alan said that his agency at the time sent him to a hotel room to meet with a photographer, and that if he did that particular shoot, he would be promised a much more lucrative campaign. Alan went on to share, "I was sexually assaulted by this guy. I left and drove straight away to the agency that I was at in LA. I stormed in and said, F you for sending me there. You knew what was going to happen and you did it anyway." He went on to say that there was a coy smile on that agent's face. He knew exactly what he did. He also said he quit the industry that day. That was the last modeling job he ever worked. Alan also shared that in 2019, he became incredibly depressed and actually attempted to end his own life. But in the midst of the act, a vision of his sons came to his eyes and they asked him to stop whatever he was doing. This is what Alan referred to as a divine intervention. Alan has gone on to say that Hollywood and the modeling industry are legalized sex trafficking, and that there's nobody out there that's going to regulate the business. This situation with Alan made me think of this interview with Matthew Lawrence that came out last year, where he discussed losing a Marvel role because he didn't agree to certain terms that the director wanted. Matthew shared, "I lost my agency because I went to a hotel room, which I can't believe they would send me to, of a very prominent Oscar award-winning director who showed up in a robe. He asked me to take my clothes off and said he needed to take Polaroids of me. He was later dropped by his agency and then left out of the running for that Marvel role." Happy to see more male actors in the industry talk about their experience.